The photo booth is going to reopen in just a short while, as well as the bars. We're going to begin our grand introduction in just a few moments. Kindly find your seats. We thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, good evening and welcome to Richard and Kieu's wedding reception. My name is Aldo, and I'm privileged to serve as your master of ceremonies. Along with DJ Joey D, my favorite DJ, we are your entertainment, and we can't wait to rock this dance floor with you here tonight. Some of you have traveled just a few miles to be with us, while others have come quite a distance. Tonight, we've got guests from our neighboring state of New Jersey. New Jersey's in the house here tonight. We have Boston strong people here today as well. We have the sunshine state of Florida that's here today. 3,000 miles away on the west coast, we have California in the house here tonight. All the way across the other side of the world, we have the Philippines in the house here tonight. And I can't forget to mention we got the big, bold, and beautiful New Yorkers in the house here today, baby. Kieu and Richard especially want to thank the MVPs in their life. And I'm about to introduce them here, right now. Please focus your attention to the main doors, get some air in your lungs, and get your hands ready to make some noise. This past February, they celebrated 38 years as a happily married couple. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce the proud parents of our bride, Bacon and Bowie and Down T. Finn. Made 33 incredible years that this next two have been married. Please put your hands together for the parents of our groom, George Cho and Lolaine Go. They may be small in size, but they make up a very big part of tonight's event. She enjoys ballet, plays the violin and piano, and just 2 days ago, he turned 9 years old. Give it up for Anna Sui Lim and Kenneth Hui. And now, we're gonna have some fun. Are you guys ready to bring on the wedding party here tonight? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for our beautiful matron of honor and bridesmaids here tonight. Make some noise for them as they've been going out. Come on! Guys, we're going to have you go ahead and just find yourselves in between or around the girls. Make sure that you guys are in between or around the girls. Beautiful job. And now I'd like 15. Put your Richard and Kieu. Are not average people, and they do not have an average love story. Instead, there is a special and unique energy that we have here today. And we're going to navigate you through all the festivities tonight. And we're going to have a ton of fun. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Fantastic. So what I'm going to tell you right now is you can go ahead and find your seats right at this time. This is a good idea because it's going to get a little different. I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen. As you're finding your seats, you usually go to a wedding, and the bride and groom have bridesmaids, groomsmen, best man, maid of honor, and matron of honor. But sometimes the bridesmaids or the bride side of the family don't know who the groomsmen are. And the groom side of the family, Richard, Kieu, and I decided to go ahead and have some fun and learn a little bit more about why these people are so important. They have no idea who I'm going to be calling out first. Kieu and Richard don't even have any idea who we're going to be calling out first. But when they realize who I'm speaking about, they're going to come to the center of the dance floor. And that's when we can give them a nice, authentic round of applause. Does that make sense, everybody? Fantastic. What's up? Thank you. All right. This is what we call a moving violation in New York right here. So, this is how it's going to go. Once again, when you figure out who you are, you're going to go ahead and unmask yourself, make yourself right here to the center of our dance floor. Richard met this gentleman 6 years ago during the beginning of their nursing program together. He's a licensed practical nurse, a professional procrastinator, and enjoys beating Richard in poker. Yeah. Let's hear it for one of Richard's role models and groomsmen, Andrew Porter in the house, everybody. Great job. Great job, man. Kieu met this young lady 5 years ago during culinary arts class in City Tech. She's originally from Hong Kong. That's what Hong Kongs do. Now lives in Brooklyn, New York. She's also known for her super duper memory skills, and she is absolutely excited to be here, as you can see. Give it up for Kieu's bridesmaid, J.C. Aldo. Richard bribed this next gentleman into a high school friendship by giving him his invaluable binder of basketball cards, including a basketball card that was worth up to $400. He's best known for rapping and dancing in the Bryant High School Multicultural Talent Show. Originally from India, he's moved on to live in Sweden, California, and now in Queens. Why the downgrade, bro? Happily married to his wife, Taz. He's also the proud daddy of their beautiful daughter, Ariana. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Richard's groomsmen, Muhammad Papi Shapun. When they first met 7 years ago, this young lady was exceptionally intimidated by Kieu. She has an obsession with perfumes and loves taking multiple showers in a day. Kieu feels fortunate to have this fun, loving, and ridiculously clean bridesmaid by her side here today. Give it up for Melody Takamui. Richard met this gentleman during college. He enjoys traveling the world, jumping out of airplanes, and has some of the most amazing stories Rich has ever heard. And accompanied by his lovely wife, he traveled all the way from Virginia to be here today. That's right, him and Kieu. Did we figure out who that is? Does he need a Facebook invite? How about a warm welcome to Richard's great friend and groomsman, Mr. Albert Sang in the house, everybody. Kieu's friendship with this next young lady began many years ago when she chased a 6-year-old girl and her 8-year-old sister away from her front door with an empty soda bottle. Kieu was only 4 years old at the time, screaming in Vietnamese. Naturally, both girls screamed and ran back into their houses 3 doors down. 23 years later, she's been one of Kieu's best friends, who is a successful registered nurse, loves baking goodies, and is happily married to her husband, Stanley. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kieu's bridesmaid, Serena, please! Heat-seeking missiles on the floor here today. This is cute. He was Richard's high school football teammate and the only person who passed the ball to Richard. We all know that Richard couldn't catch a cold if he could. Originally from the Philippines, he now lives in Long Island City with his wife, Bridal, and their kids, Jordan and Diva, who are their dogs. He's an RN, a registered nurse at Mount Sinai Hospital, and Richard has always admired his focus, individualism, sense of humor, and loyal friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Richard's groomsman, Arvin Akabe. I like the choice of music, though. That's why he's the best DJ. 10 years ago in fashion class, this young lady asked Kieu for a piece of gum. And since then, they've been stuck together. She's a professional shopper, and she traveled here with her husband Danny to be here on Kieu's side on her special day. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice big round of applause for the beautiful, lovely, and talented bridesmaid, May Debbie Flynn in the house. All right. Richard met this gentleman 13 years ago at his college handball course. He takes great pride in his motorcycle and house, and Richard describes him as someone who will always have his back. He's an outstanding husband to his beautiful wife, Maria, and father to their children, Pandora, Hera, Aries, Hermes, Wheezy, and Chanel, and they're all pets, by the way. Give it up for Richard's great friend here today, Mr. Chappie Lou. Richard first met this gentleman in the Philippines while he was in med school. He enjoys hiking, biking, traveling,
and was the first person to teach Richard how to swim. Today, he's a cardiologist living in Indiana with his lovely wife, Kieu, and their daughter, Anna, who both played during Kieu and Richard's ceremony here today. To Richard, he's an outstanding person who Richard aspires to be, and feels eternally grateful for all of the wonderful things he has done for Richard's family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Richard's best man, Mr. Harry Lim. And last but not least, this young lady needs absolutely no introduction at all. She's a self-made entrepreneur who enjoys watching dramas and has a very good poker face. Kieu has known her all her life. Happily married to her husband Ron, who officiated today's wedding. She's also an amazing mother to her daughters Brooke, Audrey, and Amber. Two of them are our flower girls here today. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice big round of applause for beautiful big sister here today, Matron of Honor, Lauren Kieu. I'd like to ask for our bride and groom to go ahead and join us on the center of the dance floor. Now, I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do to roast my bride and groom, but what I did do with the power of social media and a lot of other things was I dug up a little something on them. And I'm going to take you back to how this whole thing began. The year was 1984. On July 3rd, Lulang and George delivered their only son, Richard, into this world in Queens, New York. 3.5 years later, his life would change forever. Because on January 6, 1988, in Brooklyn, Dao T. Din and Bae Van Bui welcomed their second daughter and last child. They named her Kieu. Growing up, Kieu enjoyed drawing and all kinds of arts, while Richard enjoyed playing games, sports, and even his dog Benji. In high school, Kieu developed a passion for all types of sports, ranging from tennis to volleyball, basketball to football, and handball to ultimate frisbee. She graduated Fort Hamilton High School and attended college, then went on to work in the family business. When Richard graduated Bryant High School, he went straight to CCNY College, shuffling majors between computer engineering, business, and biology. A few months after graduating with a bachelor's in business, he took up nursing in LaGuardia Community College and became a licensed practical nurse in the aspiration to become a physician. The spring of 2007, Richard saw Kieu at a handball court by City College. But it wasn't until September, after a handball game with some mutual friends, that he finally approached him. He extended his arm for a handshake and quickly said, "By the way, my name is Richard, meet me," and left. Kieu didn't even have a chance to respond. Looking back, he thought, a beautiful young lady like this must be taken. And if she's not, then she's definitely out of my league. But within a few days, they ended up talking on Facebook's Texas Hold'em and got to know each other better through private chat. After a few weeks later, Richard challenged Kieu to attend a Taekwondo class with him. And if she survived, she'd win a free Mexican cuisine dinner. way of tricking Kieu into their first date, and she didn't even realize it. At the end of his last semester, Richard was signed up to attend his school's exciting snowboard trip. The mere thought of going without Kieu made him miss her already. And that's when he realized that he was in love. Years later, Kieu's brother mass texted Kieu and her siblings that there will be a movie shoot in the garden of his restaurant at midnight, and was inviting Lauren and Melody to come check it out along with Kieu. But since no famous celebrities were going to be there, Kieu wasn't interested in going. After a series of texts between the three girls trying to convince Kieu to go, she finally agreed to when they lied that it was for Stacy's birthday get-together. They offered Kieu to enter the restaurant first. And as she got to the rear, she noticed illuminated balloons and decor. Richard was there holding a bouquet of roses, and Kieu turned around only to see her sister recording what was unfolding. Richard opened up an album he created titled A Story of Us, Part 1. Inside there were pictures of the two from the past 6 years, along with friends, family, and captions describing all of those special moments. Toward the end of the album, there was a picture with the most beautiful ring with a caption that read, "And he wishes to spend the rest of his life with her." At that moment, Richard assumed the position. He got down on one knee, and before he could even get the ring out of his pocket, Kieu said, "Yes." A short while ago, many of you witnessed the result of Kieu's answer. You witnessed Richard and Kieu join hands to share their very first kiss together as husband and wife. And now Richard and Kieu will join hands once again to share their very first dance together as the new Mr. and Mrs. Cho.
Kieu is my strength and my inspiration.
He is my other half.
She always cares about me and won't let me settle for the best.
He has a great personality. He is genuine. He is honest.
When life beats me down, she picks me up and we move forward together.
On June 6, 2015,
I am marrying the love of my life,
I'm getting married to my best friend,
Kieu Boyd.
Richard Kieu.
I love Kieu because she always makes me feel happy, and when she's happy, we always pick each other up.
I would miss seeing him or always wait for his call.
We love to learn about the history of places we've been to and absorb the culture of the places we go.
Spending time with him, doing the things that we both like to do.
I know Kieu loves me. She's always selfless in what she does in our relationship.
I look forward to seeing him every morning, making him breakfast, making his life easier for him.
I look forward to having children with Kieu. She would make a great mother.
I know Richard will be a great father because he is genuine, caring, he keeps his promise.
How are they looking out here tonight, everybody? Are they looking good? So by request of our bride and groom, we'd like to have the entire wedding party please bring up your significant other So please join us on the dance floor.
Richard, from the first moment, you have built my spirit up. You have made me become optimistic.
Babe, you are the smartest person I know.
You made me believe in myself when no one else has.
I want to share all our joy with the people we care around us.
You're always there to push me to my limits. And for that, I want to thank you.
I wouldn't have my life any other way, and I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, how about a nice big round of applause here today for the new Mr. and Mrs. Cho on the center of our dance floor. We hope you enjoyed your story, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the evening because it's just going to get bigger, badder, and better. Look at that group hug over there, everybody. This is what we're talking about. We're all family tonight. Job, and thank you so much to the awesome wedding party here today. Family and friends, kindly find your seats. We have our toast presentations by our matron of honor and best man coming up in just a few moments.